To speak in cliches, it has been said that the best medicine is laughter. I think that medicine is probably the best medicine, but I'm pretty sure that laughter helps. To that end, let's put our hands together for one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. It's Brian O'Brien. We're gonna use the regular microphone for you, my friend. This one? Yeah. Oh, that's my bad. Okay. Thank you. You're on it.
How's the volume in the back there? Hi everybody, thanks for coming out on Monday night. It's always great to be part of the tribe here. The same people that tend to show up, and I really enjoy it. I brought a couple of props for you, and of course I dug up a couple of corny Valentine jokes for you. Well, first of all, we're going to have a round of applause for Stephen for doing a great job. And also another round for Olivia and Jasmine. And how about another round for ourselves for coming out here on Monday night? Give yourself a pat on the back. So thanks for being here. Comedy 101 class is now in session. You're all full-fledged comics because we need to spread laughter around the planet. I'm wearing my nice warm hat tonight because I'm getting over a sinus infection and it was kind of chilly out there. Now, even though I believe in angels, I told you last week how I have enacted a new angel called the Double Dice Angel. I'm 0 for 2 so far. I got 5 last week and 7 this week, but my friend Sonny showed up and he got snake eyes after I told him about, so the jury's still out on the Double Dice Angel. For Valentine's jokes tonight, we have what do squirrels give each other for Valentine's? The gift of forget-me-nuts. Forget-me-nuts. What did the on Valentine's Day? What did the nail say to the magnet? It said, I find you very attractive. And then what do birds sing to each other on Valentine's? If I can read my writing. Oh yeah, the birds sing to each other, let me call you Tweetheart. Let me call you Tweetheart. I got an octopus joke for Valentine's, if I can read my writing. Yeah, I know. What do octopus sing to each other on Valentine's? I want to hold your tentacle. I want to hold your tentacle. I want to hold your tentacle. They sing it 8 times. Let's see. Q just left. We know each other from Overachievers Anonymous. That's a difficult program because it has 24 steps. Let's see. Hey, Stephen, this is great. I brought some spoons with me tonight. So this Thursday, I'm going to learn how to bend spoons with my mind. So hopefully next Monday I'll be demoing that. It's always fun to do little science experiments. Also, I brought my snake here, Bobby, but Stephen wouldn't let me. Actually, I have a friend that has a real snake. She's going to show up on these Mondays with her snake, but I just have my little wooden snake from India. But my real snake, Bobby, is ill. He's been going to the vet. He has this condition that's going around amongst the snake population called reptile dysfunction. Let's say a prayer for Bobby. And then I went to Beverly's fabric store the other day. I went up to the fabric counter and said, do you have any funny material for my act? And so they gave me this kind of strange pattern that, you know, should be good for beer sales at least. It's one of those patterns your eyes can't focus on. Okay, here's another new joke, a new musical joke actually. What is the monkey's favorite classical piece? That's Beethoven's Ninth, because they sing it banana-na-na, banana-na-na. By the way, monkeys, practical tip for you, Snapple fact, bananas are much easier to peel from the bottom because that's the way the monkeys do it. So try it. If you're brainwashed and thinking you have to peel them from the top, try the bottom, it's much easier. So I want to dedicate this part of the video to my relatives back in Michigan, my sister, a lot of nephews and nieces. And so back there, you're called a Michigander. And so this joke is for them because the joke is, why did the goose cross the road? So he could have a gander at the other side. That's an excellent joke. I don't care if you're not laughing. So I've been house and pet sitting over the weekends. Really nice to be next to SoCal Creek out in the country. And so I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. So I just want to say the next part of the show is brought to you by Pavlov's Dogs Doggy Treats. They're called Pavlov's Doggy Treats because they're mouth-watering. They're mouth-watering. Another excellent joke that is over your head. It's really good to see Janine here again. She's a tough act to follow, and she has on this joke made an earring expert out of me. I really notice earrings now. She's got some beautiful earrings on. And the joke is, why do pirates get their earrings so cheap? And a lot of people guess because they steal them, but the correct answer is because they only have to pay $1 an ear. I hope you're timing this, Stephen. I've got like 12 minutes worth of goodies here. Okay, there's been quite a few earthquakes lately, and I want to point out that since we're here on the Pacific coast, the Pacific plate is the nicest plate because after every earthquake, the Pacific plate always says, "Excuse me, my fault." Another excellent joke over here. You know, some of these are time release, so you might just laugh tomorrow afternoon for no reason. And there were some students in here studying math earlier, so I was going to tell them, I guess they're still in the back there. Heads up for a second. Anyway, the math philosophy joke is that there's a fine line between the numerator and the denominator. So I'm going to finish up by saying it's always great to be here on Mondays, and I encourage everyone to think with your mind and feel with your heart, and let your heart guide your mind during the next week. Have a great one, and I'm Brian O'Brien. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I like that thing you just ended with. I heard something like it. Love with your heart fully, but for everything else, use your brain.